Time to kick off episode 66 of Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. My name is Browny and I'm your podcast host. If you're new to the program, welcome. If you're back again, welcome back, you fucking legend. We are an online rock publication site. You can check out everything we do at wallofsoundau.com. And if you're on social media, you can join the Wall of Sound community. Just search for Wall of Sound AU on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And also, we launched the Wall of Sound Community of Legends Facebook group. Go track that down, chuck in your request to join, and immerse yourself in everything we do with Wall of Sound. Before we go on, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of you legends who have left us a review over on Apple and iTunes. This one comes from Be My Escape. They've gone on to say, this is the radio show that doesn't exist but should. Browny, the host, is super passionate and it really shows. I just want to say that this is literally a radio show that I pitched to the radio station I used to work for a couple of years ago, and they turned it down. So literally what you're listening to is a radio show, and it's set out that way so that you can listen on the go and not have to stick around and find out every nitty-gritty detail of what I'm talking about. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for leaving that review. That one comes from Be My Escape. And this one came in from Fed Grub. Browny really gets great angles with his guests. Nice work. Mate, for me, it's just talking shit and seeing what comes out the other side. So if you appreciate what I ask and what I talk about, it means the world to me. So thank you so much. You can get involved as well too. The more people who share this podcast around and talk about it or leave reviews, the more it gets out there and more people get to discover it as well too. So please, if you're out and about somewhere or online where you can see this podcast and you can rate it, please give us a rating. Do whatever you want. Say whatever you want to say about it. If you think I'm a piece of shit, go for it. I'm open to anything out there. And I might read yours out in a future episode. Today on the show, I'm going to sit down later on with Will Swan from Dance Gavin Dance. The band have an upcoming tour later on this month alongside Vale of Maya, and it's selling out left, right and centre, which goes to show that Australians love Dance Gavin Dance and what they've been doing. We're going to talk all about the tour and what you can expect. The band have also dabbled in some cover songs of recent years too, so I'm going to talk to him about that and what their motivation and drive is to put out album after album so frequently, as opposed to other bands who tend to put out an album and tour that for a few years. Plus, there's plenty of new music to get through, including the brand new one from Melbourne's Wind Waker. Falling further behind into nothingness. That one called The Sitch, and you can check out the hilarious video online right now at wallofsoundau.com. Plus, we'll take a look at the final Download Festival Australia announcement and the Aussie bands who are going to be taking to the stage to showcase their talent. But right now, this band are making news after dropping a teaser image on their social media sites. Alexisonfire are rumoured to have a new song coming out in the next couple of weeks. The teaser image and video is that of a shop front which has the words Familiar Drugs on the top of it in green neon lights. This could be the name of their album or it could be the name of their first new single, but either way, it's time to start getting excited for brand new Alexisonfire coming very soon. Right now, to celebrate, let's get a song on from their last album, Old Crows, Young Cardinals, which, believe it or not, is 10 years old this year. It's been that long since the band have put out new music, so keen to see what they do. Right now, this is Accept Crime, Alexisonfire, on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Follow from us, dire drones say we will be free. Hey guys, this is Lauren from Red Handed Denial, and you're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
That song there is called Clockwork, and it's the brand new one for Red Handed Denial from their forthcoming album Redeemer. That one's coming out in late March, and the band are very stoked to finally get some music out there, and I, for one, am keen to see these guys and girl do well. We've had our eye on them before. If you've been listening to the entire podcast series, you would know that we've played a couple of their songs in the past, so really looking forward to see what they do with this one here. If you're a fan of metalcore and prog metal, you're definitely going to enjoy what they have to put out. We've got all the details on the album online at wallofsoundau.com. And while you're there, take a closer look at frontwoman Lauren Babic. Now, for those in the know, you'd know all about this chick, but for those who don't, she's also in another band called Crazy 88, which features the YouTube sensation Jarrod Alonge, who's actually a pretty good musician, mind you, and Paddy Walters from As It Is. Now, their debut album, Burning Alive, came out in December of last year, and this, in my opinion, was one of the best songs they released from it. Nitroglycerin from Crazy 88 on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Hey, it's Will from Wind Waker, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
I feel
That is the brand new one from Melbourne's Wind Waker, A Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. The song is called The Sitch, and they filmed it in spots around Melbourne without a permit. You can find out all the nitty-gritty details about it, including how they almost got in trouble with the cops when they were filming just a few blocks away from the local station. Take a read of the interview I did with Chris, the drummer, and see the video for yourself online at wallofsoundau.com. Just click on the new music and videos page. And there were plenty of new music videos getting released this week, including the brand new one for the Amity Affliction. I'll talk more about that soon. But Story of the Year, a lot of people might not know that these guys are officially back and they've been making music together again. Back at the end of 2017, they put out the album Wolves, which in my opinion made the top 20 albums of the year just like that. But they haven't come back without a bit of drama. They lost their longtime member Philip Sneed, aka Moon, but in the process they gained their old bassist Adam the Skull Russell back again. They're continuing on as a four-piece and they're still playing songs from this album Wolves. So if you haven't had the chance to check them out yet, go listen to that album after you finish this podcast and check out the new music video they've just put out for the song Miracle at wallofsoundau.com. Right now, getting that song on for you. This is Story of the Year, Miracle, on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Hey, it's Joel from the Amity Affliction, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Kick it!
Just when you think I can't get lower, I turn my back and fuck it up. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. So go and drag the lake. You see, I've done some diving. Some extra weight with no one to untie me. I am the stone below the water, cold and hard to touch. Just when you think I can't get lower, I turn my back and fuck it up. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. I'll stare into the sun to burn out what I've done. I'll tear myself apart to see what I've become. Nothing wrong with my depression, my sick and miserable obsession. If I could only get some space, if I could only learn my lesson. If I could only learn my lesson. If I could only learn my lesson. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. You can drag the line, but you won't find me.
Arguably the best song that the Amity Affliction released from their latest album, Misery. That's Drag the Lake on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall, and you can check out the brand new music video for that one at wallofsoundau.com. They haven't continued this story that they were telling in the first 3 videos from that album. This one's a standalone one which addresses the mental health issues that frontman Joel Birch goes through when he was writing the song. Go check that out after you finish this podcast, because right now it's time for this legend.
Hi, this is Will from Dance Gavin Dance, and you're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Now you're on a midnight crusade, flexing your stats, but you can't touch me, touch me, touch me.
A band who are no strangers to Australia are set to head back down under with a bunch of new songs behind them for a cute little tour as well. Kicks off February 27. The band is Dance Gavin Dance, and Will Swanny from the band joins us. Mate, welcome.
Yo, how's it going?
Good, mate. A bit of a change for when you get here. We'll just be reaching the end of summer, and obviously, you know, you've just gone through the winter. Are you looking forward to having some sunshine and, you know, a bit of a defrost?
I can't wait. I can't wait to just have a day off over there and put my feet up on the beach somewhere. That's usually my favorite part of touring over there. And it's one of my favorite places to visit in the world.
Well, look, you're not afraid of sharks or blue ring octopus or anything like that we've got down here, hey?
Yeah, you know, sharks, it's fine. I've seen Jaws. They only really mess with that one family.
I've never heard that, and that's a movie I grew up loving. Like, when you put it into perspective like that, it's like sharks only attack that one person, that one group of people. All right, let's have a chat. Obviously, you know, congratulations need to go out for the new album, Artifical Selection. It's been out for almost a year now, and do you get sick of it by this point? Like, are you keen to move on to new music and push it away and focus on the future, or are you still loving it like you did day one?
You know, I still dig it, but I would like to start writing. We're even going to start writing after this tour we're on right now, just to get a head start. We probably won't be in the studio for a while, but we do have a much quicker turnaround than most other bands. So sooner we could get writing and get songs going, the better for me.
And look, that's the one thing that I've noticed, obviously doing a bit of research about you guys, is since you have this new lineup that you've released for these past 3 albums, you've just been churning the album out after album out. Is that because you finally found this groove where you're all getting along with each other and you know each other's boundaries and what you can do musically, that kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. We're also constantly trying to push our boundaries. Like, every record you shoot high, trying to top whatever you've done before and going heavier extremes in every direction. And then you just see what you got by the end of, having those high hopes. So each time we write, it's usually really quick, and it's kind of just like a time capsule of what we were feeling in that moment. And that's what I love about our records. Each record I listen to, and it kind of just feels like that time of my life, because we write them so quickly. There's no like overthinking put into it. It's just like what it is.
And look, I guess you would say if you go through those bad moments in life, you listen to the songs you wrote at that time, and it just brings back a flooding wave of like emotions from that moment.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the great things about music. Then you go to a show and there's 1,000 people who feel the same way as you, and you're all experiencing that with the artist together, and it's something you can't really recreate. And
look, something I wanted to talk about on the back of that as well too, the album Happiness is turning 10 years old this year. I mean, back when this thing was released, MySpace was the way to get music out there to the world. You know, taking a look back, do you feel bad for like neglecting an album like this, being so long since it's come out, or are you guys thinking about doing like an anniversary tour for it, that kind of thing?
It's tough. You know, we have such a full schedule. It'd be great to be able to do that with like all the records. But I'm just not sure if we have time, especially with all our side projects we've got going. Like, we just wrapped recording for our Secret Band's new record, which is me, John, and Matt from DGD. Tillian just put out a solo record, and CMVAR is recording a new record right now, which is another one of my projects. So there's a lot of touring and stuff that's got to be done between those bands, and then we're also working on more DGD and touring around with DGD. So we're busy guys right now, and it would be tough to do that, but it would be fun to do something like that and show that record.
From what you're saying there, you're an indication of a band that's always forward thinking and not dwelling on the past.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, once we finish working on something, I'm already thinking about the next thing. I just like to keep producing and writing and recording, just because it's that's one of the funnest parts is recording and then hearing your final product and all the hard work you put in.
Well, we as fans love hearing it too, so let's get on a song from that new album right now. This is the first single, Midnight Crusade, on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Used to be so judgmental, now I respect the ones who dare to be sinful. I was searching for my pride, now I know it's all fleeting, just glad to be alive. Take
The first single from Dance Gavin Dance's latest album, Artifical Selection, Swanny from the band joins us now. Mate, this album was the third release in a row, obviously, for the band with the current lineup. We've touched on it briefly before, but are you all in a position now where you're comfortable enough to, say what you really think when you're in the studio? Like, oh, that riff sucks, or, you should probably try something different there.
Yeah, first, the studio, we always have that stuff written beforehand. Like, we're big on demoing the instrumentals and getting the music super tight and then having no changes in the studio, because we don't even want to be thinking about what sounds good or anything like that. We just kind of want to lay it down and figure out how to make it sound as big as possible. So musically, we go in the studio with everything written, and vocally it's a little different. Like, Killian and John will work on a lot of stuff beforehand. But then once you get in the studio with vocals, like, you might record something and it just doesn't sound exactly how you thought it would. And you've got to mess around with it. And there's a little bit more studio experimentation with vocals. And that's just kind of the nature of vocal recording, though. Yeah,
just sort of playing around, seeing what sticks to the wall, that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Because the music, you kind of want it to be set in stone. But the vocals, you could try out like 4 or 5 choruses and have 2 that sound awesome, and then you got to make a decision, so there's a lot more variation when it comes to vocals.
And what happens to those vocal or choruses that don't make the cut? Do they end up on the floor, or do they come back again for another song, that kind of thing?
Yeah, usually they just end up on the chopping room floor. I don't think that we even remember any of them. They're just forgotten melodies.
Well, look, you guys right now, you're 8 studio albums deep, 14 years together, and the sound of DGD has kind of remained the same throughout the years that you guys have been together. Is this something like that you're conscious to do with every album, or does it cross your mind to want to try and do something different, like add a jazz section or something like that to one of your songs?
We definitely always want to try something different. Each record we want to push ourselves in directions we've never been and see what we end up with. You don't always end up with what you envision. Like, sometimes I'll be like, I really want to write a song like this band, and then I'll write it, and then once we're all through with it, it sounds nothing like that band, but it's become its own thing, and so it's kind of constant experimentation from us of just trying different things and then seeing what you end up with, and then people get to hear what we end up with without really even knowing what we were going for.
On the back of that as well, too, every now and then you dabble in a bit of cover songs, and obviously in the past you've done Third Eye Blind and Bruno Mars. Is this something that you would be willing to do in future on a larger scale, like a full covers album, or are you just happy to do the one song every now and then?
We'll probably stick to the one song every now and then. A full cover album would be fun, but it would take a lot of time, and putting that much time and effort into something, I'd rather just do original music.
Yeah.
Just to satiate my own need to write something new and be different.
Yeah, so there's all these bands out there who do like a covers album just to sort of pass the time between albums. You're not down for something like that?
Yeah, I don't. If I'm going to pass the time between albums, I'm probably going to be writing other music.
All right, well, let's get on one of your covers right now. Do you reckon the Third Eye Blind Semi-Charmed Life will make it into the set list when you're down here?
I'm not sure. We're working on that set right now. So, maybe if it gets requested a lot.
All right, if you want to hear this song, make sure you do that right now. This is Dance Gavin Dance's cover of Semi-Charmed Life on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Kind of the feeling, and it's the feeling. I believe in the faith that grows. And the fallout chords can make me cry. Run on with you, feel like I could die, and that would be alright, alright.
When the blood came and chased us, it was crashing. The velvet, the rips, and the city we kept on the urge to feel alive. Now I'm struggling to survive those days. You were wearing that velvet dress. You're the priestess who must confess. Those glitter and pennies may pass the test. Slide over in the belly, face down in the mattress
I
wood.
want something else to get me through this life, baby. I want something else. Not listening when you say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye,
The sky was cold, it was rough, I was taking tears coming through my nose. And I wish I could get back there, someplace back there. Smiling in the pictures you would take.
Dance Gavin Dance covering Third Eye Blind. They're touring with Vale of Maya. It kicks off February 27. Get your tickets through Destroy Your Lines right now. Mate, for those who are obviously wanting to come check you guys out for the very first time, I'm not going to ask you what to expect, but usually before a show you can jump on Spotify or YouTube and check out a few songs. What do you reckon are some key songs from Dance Gavin Dance that we need to check out if we haven't seen you guys in concert yet?
I think you definitely got to check out the Son of Robot video on YouTube. It's done by John Howe, an amazing animator, and it ties together all of his other videos that he's done for us. So once you've seen that one, you'll probably want to go through and watch all the other animated videos we've done and kind of see how he took this story from the music and created like a time loop with them. And it's pretty awesome, and he's really talented, and I highly recommend it.
So look there, if you're a fan of anime and post-hardcore music, you can kill two birds with one stone here.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a nice marriage, and I'm personally a fan of anime as well. I'd say Berserk is my favorite.
Oh, really? See, look, I haven't got as far as Pokemon. Like, I guess, I kind of hit that age where I thought cartoons were, too young for me. But with that said, there's plenty out there that, people absolutely froth over.
Oh, yeah. And there's some insane anime out there, too. It's definitely not for kids.
All right, well, I'll embrace my inner child and go check out some of this stuff that's out there right now. Maybe we can talk about it when you get to Brisbane.
Yeah, let's do it.
The tour is kicking off very soon. Get your tickets, destroyourlines.com.au. Will Swanny, Dance Gavin Dance, thank you for the chat, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It never was compatible, but something made it flammable.
We were young and so jealous, and we let it all go to waste.
Don't ever having a conscience, now step my life into bed.
We were young and so jealous, and we let it all fade. The smallest version of myself can't shake this moment inside of my head. Dark and shame and sink into my shell, play it over and over again until the favors end.
Around and waiting, thinking how you're trying, feeling like you're fading, you're playing and wasting away. I slip and slump and contain, the drink is always amazed at how much I would like to let it control me. I make a pact with my friends, we'll never lose again, unless the shots I take are straight from the bar. I'm about to drown.
You're telling me I'm the chosen one, but baby I've been the frozen one. You're telling me I'm the chosen one, but baby I've been the frozen one.
Stop that, you ain't no friends of mine. We don't believe your lies. up against the wall. Wait for an instant. To find the dragon in this moment. This exact moment, I shall prepare myself to face the last day of which only I may conquer. Conquer the power, bestow upon our souls. Conquer the power. Find the stones, so form a message in the sand. I will never relinquish all is written in the sand. Which lies below me, staring back at a helpless man. It lies in the hands of those who sacrifice the freedom of the rest. From the ground, violence surges upon the surface. We're surviving wretched of times, yeah. We're surviving wretched of times, soldier the power. We're surviving wretched of times, soldier the power. We say in the most wretched of times. Find the stones, so form a message in the sand. I will never relinquish what is written in the sand. Find the stones, so form a message in the sand. I will never relinquish what is written in the sand. I've done all I can. I've done all I can. Find the stones, so form a message in the sand. I will never relinquish. It is written in the sand. Find the stones, so form a message in the sand. I will never relinquish what is written in the sand. Find the stones, so form a message in the sand. I will never relinquish what is written in the sand. I've done all I can.
Vale of Maya with Mikasa on Wall of Sound up against the wall, and they're going to be on tour with the man that we just spoke with, Will Swan from Dance Gavin Dance, later on this month. Shows are selling out as well too since we've conducted that interview, so head to destroyerlines.com for more details on the shows that you can still attend and if you can get in, because literally tickets are selling out all over the joint. Now, one of the big news pieces from the week was that Fallujah are back and they have a brand new frontman. If you're not in the know, let's take you back. In 2017, they lost their frontman Alex Hoffman, who left the band shortly after they toured Australia with Killswitch Engage. From there, they put a call out to try and find a new frontman, and they did just that in Anthony Palomo. Now, the band said they went through about 10 to 15 people who almost got the job, but when they heard Anthony's demo for this song I'm about to play, they knew he was the right man for the job. Now, this song comes from the band's forthcoming album Undying Light, which comes out on March 15 via Nuclear Blast. It's starting to divide fans online though, with a lot of them saying that they're heading away from the death metal roots and heading in a more metalcore direction, which they don't want to hear. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't really get into Fallujah before this moment here, but after I heard this song, I had it on repeat over and over and over again, so maybe they're appealing to a much wider audience, and I'm in that audience too. So with that said, I support the guys in this new direction they're heading. This song is called Ultraviolet, brand new Fallujah on Wall of Sound, up against the wall.
Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall with Browny.
brand new one for New Year's Day on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall, and I don't think I got a chance to mention it in the last podcast, but last week they got announced as the replacements for Download Festival Australia, taking over from Andy Black, who unfortunately can no longer make it down and had to cancel his appearance. In my opinion, a fantastic transition from Andy to them, and I'm looking forward to finally seeing them making their debut in Australia at Download Festival. And talking about that, the final lineup announcement for Download Festival Australia 2019 got announced, and it was an almost all-Australian assault featuring the likes of Aversion's Crown, Justice for the Damned, The Beautiful Monument, Eat Your Heart Out, and New Zealand's Devil's Skin, rounding up the last 5 bands to make it to the lineup. Now, I know what some of you might be saying, there was meant to be 6. That's because the Triple J Unearthed competition is happening right now. They're trying to find a band to open the festival in both Sydney and Melbourne. All the details on how to get your band or a band you know involved can be found at wallofsoundau.com. Just search for Download Festival Australia. And that makes it up the second outing for Download Festival. In my opinion, they have upped their game for this year. If you remember the very first one that came about, they had Korn, Limp Bizkit, Prophets of Rage headlining. This time around, we've got Ozzy Osbourne, Alice in Chains, Slayer, Anthrax, Judas Priest. So many great metal bands that are going to appeal to a much wider audience. And they're going to scatter all of these bands, the young ones and the older ones, across the venue so they can bring in the next generation of heavy music fans. We're going to be at both the Sydney and Melbourne dates as well too, getting around doing reviews, interviews, and just checking it out too. You might even catch us in the mosh pit as well. If you see us, come up, say g'day, just like the legends who did that at Unify Festival this year. But right now, I want to get you into the beautiful monument ahead of their festival appearance at Download. This is Justify on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Before you try to cross,
gonna tell you now. Help me get out of the shackles that are you. I loved you the most, but I hate you even more. You're a lie, you're a cheat, you're a snake. Goddamn, I just wanna forget your face. Help me get out. Don't wanna see you again.
Hi, it's Tegan from Bean Jane Lane, and this is Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Through your company, see I don't know what's real
Gold Coast punk rock band Being Jane Lane and their short but riffy new song Less Is More. That band, they are certainly on their way to do some big things this year. Last year, you might remember they were part of the VB Hard Yards tour, and we got the chat to Phoebe and Tegan backstage. They've just been added to the Laneway Music Festival in Brisbane, playing the Girls Who Rock stage, and every time they put out new music, it always does pretty well too. So I'm going to throw my hat into the ring and say, jump on board for them. If you like your old school Aussie punk rock, like Friends of Romp, Body Jar, you've even got touches of Clowns in there as well too. Being Jane Lane will be right up your alley, so make sure you go and check them out. But that brings us to the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for checking us out and getting all of this way. I know a lot of people tend to give up halfway through a podcast, but if you've made it all this way, congratulations and well done to you. You are the real MVPs of this world. Don't forget to check out everything we do with Wall of Sound at wallofsoundau.com, and if you're on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, stop what you're doing right now, head to the site. I'll give you a second so you can do it, and just search for Wall of Sound AU. Give us a follow, give us a like, follow us around, whatever it might be. Don't worry, we don't care if you're a stalker. We want to welcome you to our community. And also, if you're on Facebook, join the Wall of Sound community of legends. Now, what I want to do with this group in future is offer insights to what we're going to do with this podcast as well. So we're going to be mentioning some of the future guests we're going to be talking to and give you an opportunity to get up close and personal with your favorite bands. I might say something along the lines of, hey, we're going to be chatting to Dear Seattle in a couple of weeks. If you have any questions about their new album or how they got started, send them through, and that will be an opportunity for me to ask those questions on your behalf. So search for that on Facebook right now, the Wall of Sound community of legends. Join it, I'll approve you, and when you get in there, maybe let me know that you're from the podcast so I can know who's listening and where you come from. Either way, get involved with the Wall of Sound community. We're a bunch of welcoming people, and we can't wait to see where we take this podcast and the site and everything else that comes with it in future years. Now, this is normally the part where I talk about who I've got coming up on the next episode, but I've got something in the works and I cannot reveal what it is or who it is. All I can say is you better be listening next week when I give you a little bit more information about a band and their latest venture. Until that point, I wanted to talk to you about these guys here. Mark Hoppus and Alex from All Time Low have started a new band together. Now, if you enjoy pop rock, you're gonna really love this. If you don't, then, well, you might want to turn this off right now. But this is a brand new band called Simple Creatures. And in my opinion, I see what they're doing here. They're offering an alternative so Blink and All Time Low fans can listen to a new avenue, but they can also bring in a whole bunch of new fans from Gen Z and that generation too. It's smart marketing and smart musicianship in my opinion, and I would love to have Mark Hoppus on the show at some point in future to talk all about it. So if everyone listening, if you're on Twitter or Instagram, go hit up Mark Hoppus and tell him to come on the podcast if you want to hear me going one-on-one with the man and legend that is. But right now, this is brand new music for Simple Creatures, the brand new band with Mark from Blink and Alex from All Time Low. The song is called Drug, and that is it for Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. My name is Browny. I'll catch you next week.
That the weather's gonna change, so I'm turning off my brain for a minute. I had a premonition that tonight is getting strange, so I'm turning up the sound when you get in. Cause I can't watch you dig your own grave today. And I can't hear a word that you say, You got me going round in circles in my head. The signals that we send, electric confidence. Push me, pull me down, lift me or drag me around, parade me through the town, victory wear me out. I got enough of your drive. I got enough of your drive.
I ignored the warnings on a bottle full of pills, and I stumbled off the rails for a summer. I bought a filthy car with $1,000 bill just to watch you rust away in the gutter.
Cause I can't watch you dig your own grave today. So I'll just disappear with no trace from here with no trace. You got me going round in circles.